Well, first of all, I want to say that it was a really bittersweet in giving Naya, sort of her last hug as she goes off the court. I just have so much respect for her. In my mind, she's a lot of what's good about still coaching college basketball. She truly puts the character and the growth of the student athlete above everything else. I think she's always been so committed to growing young women through this process, and I think she's just a tremendous person. And I thank you for her contributions to the Pac-12. I have a lot of respect for her and her staff, and I really wish her the best. I'm going to miss having her in the Pac-12. Obviously, I just think it was a very work-woman's approach today in this game. I told our team in the locker room, you put your hard hats on, and you said, hey, I'm committed to excellence. It's not a faucet you turn on and off. They just said, hey, I'm going to prepare. I'm going to get better today. And it was a very business-like approach. And I like the habits that they're forming in the way that they prepare. That's been a really consistent strength of ours. So we get a chance to prepare again. And I'm proud to coach this team. I like where they're at emotionally and mentally. And we're just going to keep enjoying the process.
Thank you.
Devin Dan at pac-12.com. This question's for Coach Close. Coach, you mentioned the last hug with Nia Butts. It was a long embrace. What did you tell her there?
I just told her how much I respect her, that I'm going to miss her, and that she's had an impact on me as a person and as a coach. And, I think she knows we've communicated pretty consistently, and just that I just told her how much I deeply respect who she is, and that she's had an impact on me.
Coach, again, you were saying on Tuesday that confidence is not given. It's something that's earned, and you guys have been playing very well as of late, especially on the defensive end of things. What have you seen from your team on that end of the floor?
Well, I think that we obviously have some really explosive offensive players, but anybody who does their homework about teams that play well in March, they control it with defense and rebounding, and in our case, passion plays. And I think that I think they've really bought in. And I think even early on in the season, we were sort of scoring so prolifically that it was easy to go, oh, we'll just outscore you. We'll outshoot you. But the reality is, I think we just kept saying, this is not going to last. You got to grind it out. You got to learn how to get consecutive stops. And so we started charting in games how many consecutive stops we could get in a row. We started giving them feedback on that and started to get some more pride in getting stop after stop. And we want to run. If you want to play a certain style on offense, then you really got to commit to the defensive end. And I just think as the year's gone on, week by week, we've gotten more and more bought into getting stops first and controlling rebounds first, and then we can play the way we want to play on offense.
Joe Vieira with womenshoopsworld.com. Monique, you finished with 18 points tonight. What kind of challenges did Arizona provide in the post, and how did you respond?
I think that their posts are very active. They're very agile. Their game is actually similar to mine, so it's tough playing against someone like myself. So I just had to post strong, and I think the guards fed me really, really well. And they're just looking for me.
This question is for both Nirra and Monique. Going up against Cal, and you guys have split. I want to ask you about that double overtime marathon classic game that you guys played in Berkeley. What do you remember about that game? And considering the way that Cal's been playing as of late, I imagine it's going to be a hard-fought battle on Friday or Saturday.
Monique?
Yeah, Cal. That was an intense game. That was a really intense game. That was a long time ago, but it was definitely we match up well with them. I would say they have good guards, good posts. So I think we're excited and just ready for a good game.
I would say it was just early in the season. We're still learning a lot, still learning each other, learning our offense. So we probably weren't as good as we are now. So now that it's later in the season, both teams probably improved. So I'm really excited to see what happens.